Hello, welcome back to my channel. Just doing a regular general reading. It's going to be for all signs. This is going to be for the Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. So I ask that you take what resonates and leave what does not. I'm going to start off just by doing the Soul's Journey lesson cards. See what we get there, and then I'll probably pull a couple of other oracles, and if I feel compelled along the way to pull some tarot cards, then that is what I would do. Okay, thank you, Spirit Guides, Angels. This message is for the Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. All signs. This is timeless. It can happen tomorrow. It could happen, who knows? Okay, so like I said, if you hear something in this message, it was meant for you. Okay, and if it doesn't, the story will hopefully come in the next couple of videos. Okay, all right, so let's get started. Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Thank you, Spirit. Thank you, guys. Thank you, angels. Intuitively, I feel like there's the energy of feeling like someone is not worthy, feeling like someone is, because the relationship didn't go well like you wanted it to, so it's kind of messing with your self-esteem a little bit. But I'm here to tell you, don't let that bother you, okay? Everything happens for a reason, so don't let whatever happened in your relationship, be it with the love of your life, just a typical person, if it's a family member, everything that happens, there's a lesson in everything, okay? So you have to take the time and figure out, you know, what's the lesson and why did that happen to you, okay? So if there's someone out here feeling some kind of way, and your heart is feeling a little heavy, I'm feeling that, like that heaviness, like, and it can actually bring you to a state of depression. Some of you are not eating, just want to sleep all the time, lay around in a house, slopped around in your jammies. You know, I'm seeing white. What are those pajama pants that they kind of like fuzzy? They're cotton, but they're the fuzzy cotton with some pink and white designs with a nice crop top or white beater t-shirt. Someone's just laying around, you know, depressed, feeling slumpy. I'm not going to say feeling sorry for themselves, because I don't speak that, but you're feeling some kind of way, okay? I'm also feeling someone who's eating a lot of sweets because this is their comfort food, because they're dealing with a broken heart, okay? I feel someone here listening to a lot of love songs. You know, every time you turn on those love songs, you think of your person. So my advice to you is stop it. Don't turn on those love songs. Think of happy music. Listen to happy music. Listen, do the opposite of what you've been experiencing. You want to do the opposite of what you've been doing. Okay, I done knocked my stand over. Okay, and then, so on the bottom of the deck, I got friendship. It said, I understand that a friend is in my life for a reason. See? Everything happens for a reason. Anybody that comes across your path, I don't care if you're standing at a bus stop and you see somebody and that person makes you look twice or something, pay attention, because 9 times out of 10, you may see that person again. It could be 5 years, 10 years. It could be, you could be with a friend and they may know that person. Like, I've seen that person. Everybody that you cross paths with are coming into your path for a reason. So please believe that, okay? So I got patience. I accept everything that happens in divine order. See, you know I'm not lying. It's right here. Patience. I accept everything that happens in divine order. Come on. Just accept it. If you trust the universe, nothing will ever fail. It's just lesson. It's the lesson. It could be a good lesson or it could be a bad lesson. I don't look at things as bad lessons. I just look at them. If it's something that I'm not comfortable with experiencing, I just try to find the good in it. And that's where its gratitude will come in. I'm thankful for this life and the opportunities that it presents. Because, you know, not everything is going to be cake and ice cream, you know. You have to go through the hard and bad relationships and everything like that in order to recognize the good. You know, how can you say you've been in a crappy relationship, or how can you say, oh my gosh, she was the best woman I had, when you may not have ever experienced your worst? How do you know she's the best? How do you know he's the best if you've never experienced the worst? So you are not going to recognize the best until you've actually had the worst. So, Spirit is saying abundance. Someone here who has been through a lot. I mean, you've been going through a lot. Your abundance is coming because you didn't go through that stuff for a reason. You did not walk that path for no reason. Okay, so abundance is coming. It says, I am a limitless being and I can manifest whatever I desire in this physical reality. And you sure can, but you got to get out your head first. You got to stop feeling sorry for yourself and start claiming your victory and what you want to see happening in your life. Life is what you make it. The thing that I love about life is they've come out with the phrase, if life throw you lemons, make lemonade. But what I say is, this is your eyes looking out, okay? So when you see the picture, if you're in art class and you're drawing a picture and you make a mistake and you draw that picture a certain way, and you're like, I don't like the way it look. What you do, you get an eraser, you erase it, and you rewrite it. That's what life is. This is your picture. You make that picture the prettiest picture you could possibly make. Shine your light, okay? Service, okay? Spirit wants you to do service. It says, I feel good when I can help others. So instead of focusing on love for yourself, focus on giving love to the universe, because what you put in the universe will come right back to you. So focus on that. You know, if you see an older person trying to cross the street, give them a hand. If you see anybody that you could possibly help. Put your service out there, because when you do good and you show love and you express love, and that's all in self-love, because when you invest in yourself of helping anybody and things like that, because people are selfish. They could see you struggling. You see the YouTube videos, you see Facebook videos, and some of them don't always be for real, but it is the fact. You know, you can't judge a book by its cover. You see a person that's asking for money. Now, I'm not gonna lie, I don't give every homeless person money, because some of those, they may be homeless, but they also have addictions. So, you know, I don't mind helping if I feel that you're gonna, you know, use the money for the right reasons, but who am I to say what the right reason is? You know, so if I give with love. I don't give with expectation. I just give with love. So that's what you have to do. Do service. Then it says judgment. I understand that everyone has their own unique paths and challenges. I understand that everyone has their own unique path and challenges. Just like I said about the drug person or the person on the corner. I don't know if they are a drug user or if they really need help. Who am I to judge them? That's between them and the Lord. So if I give them my money and they take it and go smoke it, the Lord know I gave with good intentions. So whatever they choose to do with it, that's it. Now, please know, Spirit is going to guide you. Because when you go to give that person again and they not doing right, Spirit like, put that money back. and you better listen. You will get a bad feeling in the pit of your stomach all the way down to the tip of your toes, giving away something that you could have gave to somebody else who really, really needed to get, instead of giving it to somebody who's going to waste it. Okay? So you'll feel that difference. And then Spirit wants you to focus on regret. I know that I cannot change the past. So anybody watching this video is feeling, if you're feeling any kind of way for something that happened in the past, be it an incident done by you, if it's cheating, lying, stealing, it's many things that we could do. Getting drunk and expressing yourself, because a lot of people do that. You know, you bottle things up and you just feel so free when you take a sip of something that gives you that courage to say what you want to say, but then you just say it too much because now you done hurt the person and mess up the relationship. But don't regret it, because anything that happens for a reason, and you cannot change the past. You can only learn from it. What did you learn? Because if you express yourself and that caused a problem in the relationship, I mean, I ain't gonna lie, you might have said a couple of MFers and that be this and this, this, and everything, it just spilled it all out. Yeah, you might have done too much, but at that time you needed to express that message, and that's what you saw fit to do. Don't regret it, own it, to be accountable for the actions, and it is what it is. If that person ain't strong enough and don't have that tough skin to deal with who you are as a person, then they don't need you anyway, because they know how you are. And if this is truly your person, they know you better than you know yourself, because that's what we do. We watch the ones that we love, right? So do not have any regret, because you cannot change the past. Anything that someone has done to you, don't sulk in the past of how they hurt you. They hurt you. You deal with it. Did you learn something from that hurt? Because a lot of times when people hurt me, all I learn from is, I can never do this to nobody else. Because what is it like for somebody to go hurt me and then I get in a relationship and then hurt them? Come on, that's a cycle repeating itself. I ain't get the lesson the first time when they played me. So you're going to keep going through goofy stuff until you get the lesson. Because you get the opportunity to go in a new relationship and see what you learned from the past relationships. What are you learning from these relationships? That's why I teach my children, and I'm so proud of my son, because he's only had like maybe 3 genuine relationships since he's been an adult. You know, well, first one when he was a kid, and then 2 as an adult. And I'm so proud of that, you know, because I don't want him bed hopping and playing house with everybody. You cannot do that, because you're attaching people's spirits to you, which is bringing negative energy if their vibe is not good. You are, even if you're protecting yourself, you still are just allowing people's body just to connect with their body, and that's not right. It's just too much. It's too much. Be friends. Take the time to get to know the person, because 9 times out of 10, if you take the time to get to know the person, you'll realize you don't even like the person. Trust and believe me. Trust me, trust me, trust me. Just trust and believe. So this is the message that I have. I want to do the enchanted map. See what messages Spirit has with the enchanted map. And then we're going to end this reading. I love these journey cards. I cannot lie to you. And it comes with a guide. It's even more in depth with the messages. But, you know, intuitively, there we go with that word. I just tell you what I feel when I see this, because everything that I was saying, I pulled out the cards anyway. And you just only can trust spirit. I mean, you can trust your spirit, trust your guides, listen to your intuition, and you cannot go wrong. You cannot go wrong. You cannot. Sometimes you will hear a loud voice on the inside of their spirits will yell at you to get you to listen. I know mine have yelled at me. I'm like, okay. You know, especially when I'm driving, they be like, slow down. And I'm still driving, slow down. Then next thing you know, the police right there, I'm like, ooh, okay, you know. And I take that foot off the gas, because I don't be playing. Ain't nobody got no money to be giving nobody. Okay. So we got Spark. Ooh, we got 2 that just flew. one. We got the spirit of place. This is the 34 card. 3 and 4 equals 7. 7 is the luck card. We got the 4 for the spirit of place. We got deep freeze. So someone could be feeling a little cold-hearted. This is number 26 card. 26 together could be 8. Which 8 is growth, moving forward. Getting one number away from 9 of completion. I feel with this spark, to me, this is like a creation. It's like tapping into your creativity. It's a lady here playing a violin, and it's throwing off hearts, but they're made of blood. So it's like it's sparking some heartfelt pain, but it's love because it's ending in hearts. You know, it's hearts at the beginning. It's so weird, but if you look, it's hearts at the beginning, but then it's like blood, but then it's hearts down here. So it's like, although it could be painful, love is painful, okay? But you have to spark up that creativity to make this relationship work. So do things differently than what you've been doing. If you didn't go out, start going out. Have a date night. You know, do things like that. You have to spark up anything different that to raise your vibration. So just, it may seem a little weird. It may seem like it don't make sense, and it may hurt, but it's okay, because in the end, it's going to make you smile. That's what Spirit is telling me. So whatever, you got to step out your comfort zone. So whatever it is that you think that you may have always wanted to do, this is that confirmation. Go do it. If it's different, okay, do it. All you can do is make a memory and write it, talk about it and what that experience was like. So, and I'm sure you will smile. I'm sure. We have the spirit of place, number 4 card. I feel like through everything that you guys have been going through, this is the time to go places. This is the time to adventure. Again, be creative. Tapping into things that you've always wanted to do, places you wanted to go. It's time to just do it. You know, this is that confirmation card. So with this spirit of place, I like how the leaves are here just blowing all over, and I was trying to tell if they're in her hair or if they're just all over, but then you see one on the bottom, it's just actually sitting here. But like with these leaves, it's like they're blowing. To me, that spirit saying, blow, just go, blow with the wind, go with the wind. That spirit of place, you never know where you may end up. Okay, just try it. So with that spirit of place, I think this is your time, okay, to just move forward and just go and find your place in this world, in this universe. Find your place. What makes you happy? If the person makes you happy, do it. If finding that job, if that makes you happy in that career, do it. Okay? Lastly, we have deep freeze. I feel like this, especially with the Lion card asking for strength, the strength card, I feel like this is the strength card. I feel like with the deep freeze, someone's at a standstill. You know, when something is frozen, it's solid. Okay, so I'm getting 2 meanings. This could be solidarity, Gratitude. If you look, this lion is at peace. Is he harmed? I mean, we don't know. To me, he looks like he's at peace. But it's a deep freeze, so he could be stuck. Okay? So if this is someone that is stuck and having a hard time finding themselves and healing and getting past hurt, old wounds, issues, if you need a counselor, because I have a counselor, I have a therapist, baby, listen, everybody needs somebody to talk to. Get you somebody to talk to. Start writing. Express it. You know, no one has to know. They got journals. They got diaries. Express it. Be creative. Write a song. Write a poem. Express it. Okay? Because you don't want to end up solid and stuck. I mean, it's okay to be solid in a positive way, but not being stuck where you can't move. That you don't. That deep freeze is meaning it ain't going nowhere. When I was expressing my daughter's milk, when I was breastfeeding my daughter, she's 16 now, so it was a long time ago. But when she was younger and I was expressing her milk, they told me that the milk, when I put it in a deep freezer versus a regular freezer on top of a refrigerator, the deep freezer, it would last, that milk would last up to a year, that expressed milk, versus me expressing putting it in a refrigerator freezer, it would only last for 30 days. It didn't. So that deep freeze, saying it's not moving, it's not going anywhere. And I know lion is strength. So this could be solidarity, saying that you're strong, you stand in your strength and in your power. So continue to do that. But if it means that you're stuck, you got to focus and work on what you can do to get unstuck. And that's when you have to find that spark. Like I said, be creative and find something that works for you. Writing, singing, you know, just being creative and tapping into that inner you. Shine your light, okay? So I'm going to end it here. This is the message that I have for you. And if you like it, please don't hesitate to like, share, and subscribe. Thank you. And you have a great one.